Цию. Это. Ой, что у меня тут не обновилось описание? Сейчас, секунду. Ладно, я, кстати, сейчас заметил. То было бы странное описание от партии держать на стриме по Dreamfall. Так, с этим разобрались. С этим разобрались. Все же, разобрались. Да, разобрались. Сейчас надо микрофон поближе. Так, с этим поговорили. Естественно, я уже забыл, как драться, но помню, кто мы и что мы. Это главное. Где-то да. Здорово.
So, child, did you find that person you were looking for last evening?
What? Oh, no, No.
What's the matter? You seem distracted.
I'm okay, Benrime.
All right. Well, the day is getting on. If there's anything you need, come see me.
Actually, Benrime, there is something. I'm confused.
About what, child?
I'm not sure what to do, and I would appreciate your advice.
I see. Well, child, I'll do the best I can, though I'm no wise woman. What's wrong?
I think something's going on, something potentially bad. Something involving the balance between the twin worlds.
Ah. Does this have anything to do with that nice young woman from Stark? Zoe, was it?
It may. It does, but I can't tell you all the details. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm just worried that I might be involved somehow.
I see, and you would prefer not to be involved.
I've done my share for the balance, and I have more pressing concerns. People depend on me.
Yes, they do, but that is no excuse.
I'm not looking for excuses. I'm looking for answers. I need to know what I'm supposed to do this time.
Such answers aren't.
Ну, Эприл, ты особо ничего не должна делать.
Often we have to rely on faith alone to carry us through.
В этот раз.
I understand that you want something more concrete than that, April. Very well. Here's my advice. You must speak with the guardian of the balance.
I've thought the same thing, but it's impossible. I can't shift anymore, and even if I could, the guardian's realm
Но как-то же мы с ним
is closed to me.
поговорим.
Maybe so, and maybe not. There is someone out there who might be able to help you.
Who?
An old friend of yours. The White of the Drake kin. The White Dragon.
You're right. If anyone can help me contact the Guardian, it's her. But I don't know where she is. She vanished just after she was born.
Ну, найти дракона не так уж и сложно.
I'm certain that someone in this city can help you locate her. Have faith in yourself and in the balance.
I had faith once, Benrime. Look where it got me. What's left of the person I used to be?
I still see the same girl who walked through that door a decade past.
I'm not her anymore. I don't even remember what she was like. Now I'm just...
Well, I'll be damned. April
Westhouse.
bloody Ryan. I can't believe it.
А куда пропала Бенрима?
Brian? Brian Westhouse?
The very same. God damn, I can't believe it's you. How the hell are you?
Почему он появился в Вестхаус? С подозрением.
What are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
Likewise. You don't seem particularly pleased to see me again.
Я тебе больше не доверяю.
Where have you been?
Oh, here and there. I've done a fair bit of traveling. Well,
Слишком подозрительно говорит,
bit, to be honest.
учитывая пролог
Rarely
игры.
stayed in one place for more than a month. I guess the Tyrant invasion got me thinking about the world outside of Mercuria and life outside of the bottle. You could call it an awakening of sorts.
An awakening.
How did you manage to escape the Tyrant?
Blind luck. First off, stupid critters didn't find my house, and a couple of days later, a dinghy passed by and I was spotted.
Как они
The
не
captain gave
нашли
me
твой дом?
passage all the way to Coruscant. From there on out, I hitched a ride.
Все подозрительнее и подозрительнее.
I have this feeling you're interrogating me.
Потому что я тебя
Because
допрашиваю.
I am.
Спасибо,
I have to be
Эйприл.
careful, and bumping into you like this. It's easy to get paranoid and to be suspicious of coincidences. I don't believe in them.
I used to think that fate and destiny was a load of hogwash. But I know better now. There's a reason we met today, April Ryan. But I don't think you have anything to worry about. If I'm here for a reason, it's to help you.
So what are you doing at the Journeyman?
Just revisiting old haunts. And hoping to score a cup of Ben Rime's mulled wine, of course. How about yourself?
Same thing. I'm in the city for only a few days.
Well, even more fortuitous that we bumped into each other.
Я не верю в удачу. Помощь путешествию. Так,
So
где
you've
он
been
был-то?
traveling for the past decade.
I have, and I intend to keep traveling for the next decade or two, as long as I have my health. This world is fascinating.
You look so much better since the last time I met you. Younger, healthier, happier.
И это
I
подозрительно.
feel fantastic. I was bitter and angry back then, angry at myself at being stuck in this world. Now I don't see Arcadia as a prison anymore. I see it
Слишком
as an
резкая
opportunity
перемена.
to grow and learn and experience. I'd forgotten why I crossed the divide in the first place. I wanted to go where few had gone, where there were still untrodden paths. Losing my home, being forced to run, it was certainly an awakening and one I sorely needed.
Speaking of coincidences, maybe you can help me
Все
with
еще
something.
подозрительно. Ладно.
Absolutely.
Ну, может,
What do
он
you
драконов в
There's
путешествиях
something
видел.
going on, something that may be affecting both worlds.
Why, Ms. Ryan, you seem to get drawn into these things every time. Can you be any more specific?
It's more a feeling than anything else, so I need to confirm my suspicions. Or, preferably, disprove them. I need to speak with the Guardian.
Who better to tell you if anything's happening with the balance? So, why not just shift there?
I can't. I've lost the power to shift. But it was never that
Почему она
easy to get to the
потеряла силы?
Guardian's
Вот
realm
это
in
вот
the
я не
first
помню.
place. So to find the Guardian,
Просто
I need
эти
a
же
little
силы,
help
по
from
идее,
someone
просто так не
else. The
теряются.
White Dragon.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine she could give you some pointers.
The problem is I don't know where to find her. She could be anywhere.
Not so. I may know where to find her. I met a fellow traveler, a Dolmari from the Rose Court, actually, on a ship from Gien to Irhad not long ago.
Мгм.
He told me he'd been to the Dark People's Library. Not many people are allowed there, and it was a great privilege.
Мы
While
были в
he
этой
was there,
библиотеке.
however, he said that he was introduced to a pale, white-haired woman who introduced herself as the White of the Dryken. Now, I don't know if she's still there or how you'll get to the Dark People's City, but it should at least get you on the right
Ну,
path.
нам нужен корабль.
It does. Thank you, Brian. This is very helpful. It was good seeing you again. Are you staying long?
Another week, perhaps. Enough time to visit friends and to pick up some things that I can't get elsewhere in this world. Then it's off to sea again. I've been thinking about heading east, perhaps convincing a whale rider to take me along on a hunt.
Sounds exciting. Take care, Brian.
And you, Ms. Ryan? April. Now, I have business with the innkeeper.
Ага, вот она. Как вовремя.
So, how about it, Ben Rime? Do you have a cup or four of your mulled wine to spare for an old drunkard?
As I remember at Westhouse, you still owe me money on your tab from before the war.
My God, You have the memory of a stickman. Miss Salmon, I've honestly missed this place. Hell, you're probably right. I owed a lot of people money back then. Seeing as I'm still a bit short on cash, you'll have to add this to my tab. But I'm coming into some gold tomorrow. Old debts repaid, so I'll settle it then.
That'll be the day the Azadi decide to just up and leave. Money first. Mulled wine after.
You're a tough woman, and I respect that. I have to tell you about this tavern I visited in a town near Altaban.
Пакет. Нет, общаются, мы пойдем. Не больше куда нам идти? Что у нас тут? Что рассматриваем, мужик?
What can Steam technology do for you? The question you should be asking is, what can it do?
Судя по тому, что тут заставка, мы прошли по верному направлению. Со мной хочешь поговорить?
Conditions in the ghetto aren't bad. All things considered. We got food and
О,
and there's medicine and herbs for everyone. What we
Everything
don't
a
have
wizard,
is
witch, or
food.
warlock may require, using only the finest organic
знакомое лицо.
elf garden bladders, rat tails, dung.
Знакомое лицо.
Good God, Roper Clacks.
At your service, milady. What may I do for...
Ага, узнал.
Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from?
Ну,
April.
знаете, я заточила в калькулятор, а так ниоткуда.
Oh, well.
How lovely to see you.
Say what?
It's been too long, my dear. Too long.
Yeah. I guess it's been long.
What have you been up to?
This and that.
Очень странное приветствие.
Me? I'm rehabilitated.
Вылечился.
Rehabilitated? How so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Really?
Oh, yes. It gave me perspective, time to think. When I finally escaped that confounding device, I joined WWWA. Wicked Witches and Warlocks Anonymous. It's a marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Окей.
Oh.
Oh, it helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
Affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic, EDWD syndrome.
I see. And now?
Cured! I'm free of my desire to conquer and control, and I'm happy to be a simple
Мне кажется, его
merchant
травой накачали.
and published author.
Или чем-то
I
посильнее.
guess that's a good thing.
It is. It is indeed. So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
Писатель, пройти.
How did you
Узнаем.
get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to my wizarding days by Roper F. Clacks.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. a small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clax exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if you're interested.
Not really, no.
Но книга явно еще пригодится его.
I actually do need some help.
That's great! Anything to assist the woman who turned my life around.
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the Dark People.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April Rye Bread and the Rod of Joy?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the Rod of Joy and sticks it right...
Не
Anyway,
надо.
about the Dark People City.
Ah, yes. What do you plan on doing there?
I need to visit their library.
The library? Indeed. They are collectors, these dark people. They collect all sorts of knowledge, arcane, forbidden knowledge. Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April Ryan...
В гавань, значит.
I mean, April Ryan, I'm sure they will give you passage to their city.
That's perfect, thank you.
Темный народ.
Thanks.
At your service, milady.
Так, значит, мне нужна гавань. Осталось понять, как пройти в гавань. Но предположу, что просто идти прямо. Угу. Так, тут мы уже были. Тут мы уже были. А где гавань-то у нас? Туда, это к этому, к... Как называется? К кабаку. Сюда, не помню. А, сюда к этому, к этой безумной женщине.
Someone lives here. No doubt driven out of their home by the Azadi.
Что у нас наверху, я не помню. Чей-то храм. Блин, как я люблю зимние локации. Всегда так красиво.
Solid stuff. They're magical too.
Hello, yes?
Sorry, wrong door.
Как можно было ошибиться дверью в таком заведении? Но это магическая тюрьма или что-то типа того вроде бы. Блин, спринта тут все же иногда не хватает. То есть идти, но нету спринта. Так, куда тогда? Сюда, что ли? А, ну да, там же как раз этот переход к кабаку, он отсюда идет. Блин. Точно. Куда мне тогда? Где гавань? Там я вернусь к кабаку. Туда. Ну, блин, по идее, гавань там должна быть. Еще не могу к ней пройти. Еще мне нравятся эти шумы города. Че так? Тут держали это существо. Тут бегает это... Точнее, ходит эта здоровая хрень. Может, кто-то чего не заметил? Дверь не открыта. Двери нету. Дверь закрыта. Ну, еще какая-то тропинка. Во, тут я еще не был. А, вот и гавань. А Зоя у нас тем временем сбежала из этого. Бля, какие все красивые. Как будто в Fable 2 играю, блин. Как захотелось Fable 2, но с нормальным баграфоном. Можно в третий, конечно, поиграть.
I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
We are here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
Даже Эйприл Райан.
I'll pay you good money for passage.
We do not crave money, human.
Then what do you want?
We are here to find new additions to our library. Someday it will be complete, and we can sleep.
Блин, раса, накопляющая знания.
Travel, and we collect.
Это красиво, надо записать. Ищем вдохновение, но вот так. Ну, понятно. Они ищут новые книги. Я знаю, где взять одну такую книгу. Мы только что об этом рассказывали. Ну, синяя портовая шлюха. Нет, просто посещает. Че тогда разодета так ярко? О, да и в порту стоишь. Тут надо незаметно одеваться.
April Ryan, what can I do for you?
Мне нужна твоя
Would you
книга.
be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies.
Ну слушай, зато будет в
spontaneously
сохранности.
busted.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
You believe my book would help with that?
Maybe. The Dark people collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest
Блин, вообще
library in
прикольный.
Arcadia?
Я бы, будь я писателем, я бы на такой согласился.
I have it right here. I carry it with me always. There you go. Treat it with care. Don't let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And for the love of the balance, do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon. Oh, never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42.
Теперь мне интересно. Ладно, 3 вопроса.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique outlook on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right. Go on, take it away, or I shall...
Так вот. Что будет, если кормить книгу сырым мясом? Да и как вообще можно кормить книгу сырым мясом? У нее вроде нет рта у этой книги. Вот. Что будет, если ее перевернуть в полнолуние? И какие вообще 10 причин не строить замок? Можно почитать книгу?
This is the only remaining copy of Klax's novel, and if I'm lucky, it won't blow up in my hands. You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones, crystals, history, poetry, journals, stories. From the first word to someday, the last. Until our collection is complete.
I
Да,
guess
да, да,
the
да, да.
last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be. Unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Rupert F. Clacks.
I will speak with my brothers at the library. This is a book we do not have. We need it for our library. Will you part with it?
For a price, I need to get to your city.
Show me the book so that I can see for myself.
Пожалуйста.
Very well, human. This book is of value to us.
Да вы меня уже пускали на свой
Grant
корабль.
passage on our shadow
Чё вы за 10 лет уже все забыли?
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
Блин, никого не предупредила из своих, просто взяла и уплыла. Лидер, блин, революция.
You sure you don't want anything to eat? I can order in.
I'm not very hungry. Thanks, though.
All right. Some coffee, tea.
Сейчас, кажется,
No, thanks.
на нас
I
нагрянут.
have whiskey.
I'm fine, Damien. Really.
All right.
Ставлю на этот облом, не облом, облаву.
So, what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to Reza.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst. He must be very important to you. Reza, I mean.
He is. Reza was my best friend for so long, and I was totally in love with him. When that feeling went away, I don't love him any less, but it's different now. I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him, in everything. School, my friends, my hobbies, my future, Reza. Nothing seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend,
чтобы снова
not
найти
just
себя.
because I love him, but because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be? I may not like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that. So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want him to be okay.
Красиво
So,
сказала.
that man.
Так значит, перепихиваться не будем, да?
He acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Whattycorp.
I've heard rumors.
То есть в эти корпом управляет барон Харконнен, все
I
понятно.
think his name is Alvin Peets.
Нет, Владимир Харконнен.
The guy who founded Watty.
He'd be several hundred years old, but in a way, it still makes sense. It's a sort of urban water cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin Peets? No one knows. But there are lots of theories. Some say they've heard he's been kept alive by machines, and that he still controls Watercorp. It's the kind of thing you have a good laugh at.
He wasn't just hooked up to a machine, Damien. He looked like he was a machine. At least partly so. And he was just... evil. Sad, pathetic and hateful. He claimed that we were stealing his senses. I think he was actually afraid of me.
From what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent on the wire. The static must be scaring the hell out of him. If he needs the wire to see and hear, he's completely lost without it.
I just don't feel safe anymore. He knew who I was. He's been inside Reza's dreams. He has spies everywhere. Cameras, bots.
Don't worry, Zoe. He won't find you here, I promise. I'll check around tomorrow. See if I can
Но
dig
если
up
он
any
проникнет в
information on
твои
Peets.
сны, он, возможно, увидит там Зою, и они набегут.
You must be tired. I'm keeping you up.
I'm sorry. I'm just... Yeah, I am quite tired. I guess I should find a hotel and figure out what to do next. Thanks for the clothes, Damien. I'll...
Hey, no, there's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. I can sleep on the floor.
Oh, you really don't have to...
Да господи.
I know, but you've been through a lot, and you're helping me out, so the least I can do is let you sleep in my bed. That didn't come out right. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Damien. If you're okay with me staying here, I will.
Okay, so, let me get the bed ready for you.
That's okay. I can...
Yeah. Just,
Да господи,
I'll get you
потрахайтесь
something in your
уже.
hand.
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed. I have to be at the office quite early.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
А потрахайтесь вы уже, господи. Чё, как не взрослые люди.
This is it, Apostle, the Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A monument to our might and to our faith.
Even in Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to this. Why was it built so tall?
You're asking
Компенсирует.
the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
Of course, as do we all.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
Компенсирует, очевидно же.
I am expected in the emissary's office. I should go inside.
Еще мне интересно, как вы возвели за 10 лет. Не верю я в такую масштабную стройку за такое короткое время. Даже если они ее до сих пор возводят. Типа, это фэнтези. Фэнтези — это раса, которая не доверяет магии. Да, у них есть технологии, но тем не менее.
Apostle Alvane, welcome to Mercuria. Please, join me. We are honored to have you visit us. I trust your journey was comfortable.
It was, Mistress. This is an impressive edifice.
The construction is almost complete. We will soon celebrate the inauguration of a permanent Azadi seat in the north.
Скоро строительство этой боевой станции будет завершено.
Momentous occasion. But I bore you. You already know this. So, Apostle, I understand that you have been sent here to bring the word of the goddess to the Scorpion.
I have. He's responsible for the death of many trueborn here in the north.
Indeed. And I surmise the Six no longer have faith that we will find him and kill him ourselves.
I am only here to assist in your efforts, Mistress. I do not intend to challenge the authority and expertise of your commanders.
I see. Well, we should be grateful that an apostle will lend his sword to the task. These terrorists, they have become more than a nuisance. They stand in the way of technological progress and spiritual enlightenment. They are only making it worse for the people they claim to protect.
Блин, эти фанатики правда верят в то, что говорят.
We wish only for these heathens to be bathed in the purifying light of the goddess and to receive passage to paradise. Instead,
Они же эти.
those bothersome few make life miserable for everyone. They seek liberty and democracy.
Я забыл.
But what we have given them is so much greater than that. Without us, they would not even have the city. We have given them peace, prosperity, and
Альдемарский
progress.
доминион.
What more could they ask for?
Yes,
Да, по-моему.
Mistress.
So where do you intend to start
Что так
looking?
называется?
If you wish, I can lend you the services of my men.
Thank you, Emissary. I will require only a few men, but not yet. I have a few leads to follow first.
Just do what you must to stamp out the fire before it spreads too wide. I will have no more delays to the
Талмор.
construction of the tower.
Точно, Талмор.
Our schedule must be upheld, or there will be grave consequences for everyone.
I will do everything in my power to bring the Scorpion to justice, Mistress.
Good. You may leave me, Apostle. I will see you again soon.
Это кто? Ты не просто охранник ведь. Напыщенный хер. Не обозвать тебя напыщенный хер.
Apostle Alvani, what's brought you out of your sanctuary?
A mission.
A mission? I see. It must be quite a mission for the Council to have sent you all the way from Sadir. After all, it's not like we don't already have many fine officers and agents here in Marcuria.
Высокомерный хер тебе подойдет как имя.
This time, anyone I should know about?
My mission is a matter of confidence between myself and the emissary commander.
Don't insult me, Alvani. I have the emissary's ear and our utmost confidence. We're not in Sadir. Things are done differently here.
Commander.
Forgive me, mistress. Did I speak out of order?
The Apostle is here at the behest of the Six. We would do well to treat him with respect.
Of course. And he's most welcome to our little outpost of the
Most
Empire.
welcome. Прям вижу эту твою most welcomeность.
May the light of the goddess illuminate your path.
Да, и вам того же.
Commander.
Apostle.
Блин. Не, высокомерный хер ему идет в качестве имени, да.
What do you make of this, Alvani?
Да, я еще не ушел далеко. Я же все слышу.
Alvani is a brilliant swordsman and a loyal servant to the Six.
Spare me your politics, Commander. We are alone.
I don't trust him. He's risen through the ranks much too quickly. He has connections.
Someone inside the Sixth Circle holds his hand.
I believe so. His skill with the sword is better than adequate. But his standing in the court is unprecedented for a man of his caste.
Yes. He is young, is he not?
Too young. And he has no family, no blood.
Ah. Now I see why you dislike him so much.
Зато у него хотя бы есть пиво.
My pardons, mistress. But his lineage is not all that I distrust. He has strange friends, and his virtuousness is galling. Why this sudden interest in Apostle Alvani?
Потому что его прислали сюда?
Which is worrying. I wonder what this could possibly mean. Also, the Apostle appears soft-hearted.
О чем все говорят? Вот, кстати, вот в данный момент это чувствуется какое-то, ну, учитывая, что с ним будет дальше, как там его зовут? Киана. Ну, так вот, учитывая дальнейшую судьбу Киана, мне как-то вот сейчас вот кажется странным его решение. Типа все говорят про мягкосердечность, но с другой стороны его наставник в первой сцене говорил наоборот, что, мол, ты слишком сильно полагаешься на приказы, которые тебе дают. Что-то как-то не сходится немного. Судьба. Окей.
You honor us with your presence. Your wave has crossed many oceans and carried our vessels far abroad.
Thank you. So you know who I am? The Shadow Guy didn't.
It is curious. We share a common memory, and our thoughts are
подозрительно.
He should have known. Maybe he was simply confused.
Возможно, он не темный человек.
Maybe.
That's fine. I'm here now. So this is your fabled city. It's stunning.
It is one city. It never ceases to move. It flows at the will of the cosmos, at the mercy of waves and currents. You have come to see the white of the kin.
Yes, that's right. Why is she here, with you?
It is not for us to know the mind of the Draic kin. You may ask her that question yourself. Come. She is in the library.
Calm. Calm. Блять. Высшее образование. 27 лет. Все еще смеюсь над подобными шутками. Ё-моё. Идиотизм. Ну, хотя бы перешел на follow me. Ладно, ладно. Да иду. Съебала там чё? Вот не даешь осмотреться. Вам тут тележку нужно, чтобы по рельсам ехать. Ну, я понял, да. Мы же в библиотеке. В библиотеке надо вести себя тихо.
These trees reach deep underwater, probably much, much further down than they reach up.
Ну, что-то не очень это целевое использование. И чё? Это я понял.
It's enormous.
It is as ancient as we are, as old as the first civilization. We have collected every word ever written. There is no other library like it.
And you've only collected what others have written?
We do not create. We collect, we record, and we store. It is left for others to trap words between sheets of paper. We do not often allow visitors into our city, but if you have a purpose here, then you are welcome.
I guess I have a purpose, though.
Но он же знает уже и так, какая у меня цель. Ну, ладно, не цель, а цель пребывания.
I shall go to the white of the kin and tell her that you are here. The library is yours to peruse in the meantime.
Окей, что пишет?
Someone's been reading. A lot. Someone's been reading. Someone's been reading.
О.
A lot.
Здрасте.
Crow? Is that really you?
Hello, April. How nice to see you again. Thanks ever so much for leaving me hanging dry on that mountain path. 8 bloody years ago!
И там прошло 10 лет.
How have you been?
You mean for the past, I don't know, 8 years?
I know. I'm sorry. Let's try and get past that, okay? At least for the time being.
And that time just happens to be 8 years? All right, okay, fine. I'll be a good fowl and pretend everything's just peachy.
Thank you, Crow. So what in the name of the balance are you doing here?
I'm on a journey of inner discovery.
A journey of... Never mind. It's good to see you, Crow. It's been too long.
Yeah, you know... No, for crying out loud!
Yeah. Oh. Это так мило.
Really happy to see you too. Honestly.
Who said anything about being happy to see you? I'm just relieved you're alive.
Ага,
And don't
конечно.
think I'm not angry at you, or that I've forgiven you, because I am and I haven't.
I know. So what's new with...
Ля, какая драконица.
Sister, you look tired.
Thanks. Nice to see you too. You've changed since the last time I saw you.
That's because I have this human body. Do you like it?
It's hard to miss. Why are you in human form?
It's a disguise. I'm in exile. Someone hunts the kin. That's why I'm here. And why I'm wearing this skin. It's tight and uncomfortable, but it conceals me. And it makes some humans look at me with admiration.
Ну, да.
Wait, you're being hunted? By whom?
I don't know. Shadows and ghosts. I think the others are gone, and I'm worried.
All of them? I know the 2 dragons in Stark are gone, but what about the old one? The blue of the kin?
Почему сестрой?
They're all silent.
He is silent, она же сказала.
They've ceased to be, and I'm alone.
Is it the Azadi?
Who are the Azadi? Oh, yes. The humans you've taken up arms against to forget yourself.
И ворон такой стоит, типа, я не подслушиваю, я не подслушиваю. Враг.
You have no idea who this enemy is who hunts you?
I feel it searching with dark eyes, reaching out for me with sharp talons. It wants to eat me up.
But why? Why would anyone want to kill the Dryad kin?
So that there's nothing left to challenge it. So that it can run free amongst mortals. So that it can
Видимо, это не спящий, да?
undisturbed. But
Или
don't
кого
worry
мы там
about
в прологе
I'm
видели?
safe here. It can't touch me now.
Why do you call me sister?
We're bound by threads that weave through time and space, by words that create and destroy, and by kinship stronger than blood.
I don't know what that means. It's been troubling me for so long. Are you saying that I'm a dragon?
There were only 4, and now there's only 1. No, you're not Dryad kin.
Заебали говорить
What does
загадками.
it mean?
I can't explain. It's not in my vocabulary to explain.
Ой, ну
And if a
конечно,
small
не
mouth
в,
can't articulate the
не в
words,
вокабуляре.
We have history. But more than history connects us.
I can never get a straight answer out of anyone in this world. I
Да.
came here looking for answers. I need to
Спасибо,
speak with the
Эйприл.
Guardian.
You have questions for him.
Yes, about my future, I guess.
You want to know if you're free from responsibility. Free to live your life. It's what all humans crave, isn't it? Freedom. And I understand why now. This body is so constricting, so small, so fragile, soft and
Мне
beautiful
нравится
and
Творн на
pleasurable,
заднем плане.
but a
И
prison
типа,
for the soul.
я
How
декорация.
do you know what I plan to ask the Guardian?
Your worries weigh you down, big sister. Your heart's heavy, and your mind's a maelstrom. It pulls at me and everyone around you. You're unable to shift.
I'm...
Ну нельзя эту
Yeah,
способность просто
I've lost my
потерять.
ability.
It's not something you can lose.
Спасибо.
Maybe you've just forgotten how.
Well, it doesn't work anymore, and even if it did, I can't just open a shift into the Guardian's realm.
Really? Why's that?
Because that's not how it goes. I can't... I could shift between Stark and Arcadia, but it was a hell of a lot more difficult to go to that place.
Но тоже оттуда как-то
Everything's
вышло.
changed, and everything's still changing. But you're right. You can't do it on your own. This one needs to help you.
What? Me?
What could he possibly do?
Thanks, April. I'm right here. Some respect, please.
Like all living things, he has a purpose. This is his purpose, or at least part of it. He's an important bird. I can help you open a shift, sister, but it can't be done without him. He must go with you.
I'm not agreeing to anything unless someone tells me what the heck I'm supposed to be doing.
You only need to be here, funny bird. You'll be fine. Close your eyes, April.
What?
Close your eyes. Don't argue. I get impatient.
Fine. My eyes are closed. What now?
Nothing. You've opened up a passage between worlds. Do you see how easy it is?
What? How the hell did you do that?
I didn't do much. As I said, you can't lose your talents, but you can forget them.
Нет, ворон не может служить катализатором для открытия порталов.
No, not on your own. I don't know why. That's just the way it is. The portal will remain open on the other side, but it won't take you back here. It'll take you to Mercuria.
Как удобно.
Whatever answers the Guardian may have for you, and whatever your future holds, that's where you need to be.
That's probably true. Well, I appreciate all your help. Take care, okay? Stay here and stay in that disguise. It suits you.
This is the safest place. And there's so much knowledge here. So much wisdom.
Господи, девочка, тебе 10 лет.
Good luck, sister.
Но ведешь себя как 300-летняя старуха.
You've earned it.
Come on, Crow.
I don't trust portals. They always lead to trouble.
Go on, little one, funny bird. She needs you now. More than ever.
Okay. Lucky for you, I have a soft spot for pretty ladies. Coming through.
Снова вместе.
Hey, you.
Hello. How are you doing?
Just peachy. I've, slept, read, slept some more. I've never been this tired in my life.
No wonder. You've been around the world and through the ringer.
Господи, потрахайтесь вы уже.
I know. I keep surprising even myself. So, any news?
Definitely. We started receiving information from the worm. It's just a trickle, but enough to work on.
And?
Not good. I don't know what's happening yet, but it appears DreamNet is expanding onto the wire at an alarming rate. Also the virus, if that's what it is increasing its grip on the Dream Core. Another week and Watty might not be in the driver's seat any longer.
Can't they just shut it down?
Maybe, but they won't do that now. They'd have to shut down the entire project, and if they wait...
Я вот пытаюсь вспомнить, в чем там прикол.
What else have you found out?
Помню, кто вызывает это, но не помню, почему вызывают это.
Around the time the static started happening. With any luck, I might be able to get some coordinates.
Coordinates to what?
To where the intrusion originated, to who's behind it. If I can get that location, we might be able to stop the attack at the source. But it'll take another few days to download all that data. In the meantime, we'll just have to wait.
No, we can't just sit around and twiddle our thumbs. We need to do something.
Okay. What did you have in mind?
I should go back in.
Back in? Hey,
Ну, безумие немного, да.
That's not an option.
It is an
Зои,
option.
я с чуваком.
You have a dreamer, right? And that drug...
вернуться туда, в смысле, в Меркурию.
Look, it's not safe.
Ну, в Меркурию, в Аркадию.
He won't. He told me so himself. He couldn't get inside me. That's what frustrated him so much. My dreams were closed off to him. If I go back inside, I might be able to speak with that girl again, the one Pete is so afraid of. And maybe she can help me get back to that place.
To Arcadia?
I know you don't believe me. I don't even know if I believe it myself, but...
It's not that I don't believe you, Zoe. It's just that I know how powerful the dreamer is. It can make anything seem real.
It wasn't a dream. I don't know what it was, but
Ну да,
I
тут
was
проблема в
there,
том, что
somewhere else.
это не сон, и мы знаем это точно.
And I need to go back.
It's too dangerous.
Look, Charlie said I never left the fringe the first time I hooked up. I'll be right here. You can pull me out if anything happens. It could be the whole thing was just a dream. In that case, there's nothing to lose. And if it wasn't a dream, there's everything to be gained. Maybe April knows what's going on now. Maybe she's willing to help me. Maybe... Damien, please. It's the only lead we have right now. I don't want to sit here and wait. I want to do something. I want to stop what he caught.
I know. I just wish that I didn't have to sit here and watch you hook up to that thing.
I know. I've enjoyed staying here, Damien. With you. Getting to know you. You're someone I might want to get to know better.
Really? I feel the same way.
It's just that...
Да, господи, да потрахайтесь вы уже, задолбали.
I don't know where Reza is, or if he's even alive still. The world's going to hell. Now we're talking about hooking me up to a device that might send me to another world.
It's a bit out of the ordinary. I can see that.
So, I just wanted you to know that I like you. That I want to get closer to you. Just not right now.
Oh,
hey,
Клубок.
That's okay. I feel...
А, нет, все же поцелуются хотя бы.
So you don't forget.
Trust me, I won't. You're great, Zoe, and I...
Господи, вы только познакомились пару дней назад. Да ладно, к более интересным темам. Ну, я смотрю, за последние 10 лет тут неплохой ремонт произошел-то. Учитывая, что последний раз, когда мы тут были, тут было полнейшее запустение. Блин, синий цветочек сразу хочется.
It used to scare the crap out of me, and now it's sort of fluffy, with an edge.
The Guardian's out there. I guess I should go alone.
I'm not arguing. Knock yourself out. I'll wait here. Unless that portal thingy starts closing, in which case it's bye-bye Guardian's realm. Hello, comfortable reality.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon.
Не бойся, я тебя не брошу, Ворон. Я и в прошлый-то раз не бросал. Это все сценариста. Да, красивенько, красивенько. Леса, скалы. А нет, мистер Манхэттен. Так, члена нет. Все хорошо. Не надо цензурить ничего.
I'm just as surprised as you are, Gordon. How have you been?
I don't know. This place. I'm both a part of it and apart from it. I'm no longer who I once was, though I remain who I once was. There is natural dichotomy to the balance. Positive and negative. Reality and dream. Being and unbeing.
Sounds confusing. I don't envy your role. You're standing in the middle of a very busy intersection.
I don't know any other way to be anymore. I remember, but my memories feel like they belong to someone else. So, April, you have come to me with questions.
I didn't know where else to turn. Something's going on with the twin worlds, and I need to know what you know.
You're right. Something touches the balance between the twin worlds. Dreams. Threads that weave through the divide. But the balance remains undisturbed. Dreams have always passed between the world of Stark and the world of Arcadia. That is how worlds stay connected. How magic and science remain inextricably tied to each other. The laws of nature, of the universe, are stronger than the artifice of the divide.
So it's not something dangerous?
I don't know, April. There are forces far stronger than the balance at play here. Dreams make up the fabric of
А про неспящего ты вообще ничего не знаешь? А, ну окей, ты не всемогущий бог, поняли? Приняли.
And you don't know anything about these dreams?
I know this. Your role in these events has come to an end. You are not the one who will set things right this time.
I'm not. Who will?
That's not for me to see. Your fate has always been tied to the balance, April. I see where our paths intersect. I can't see into the dreaming.
The dreaming? What's that?
The place where everything begins. You, me, this realm, the twin worlds, time, matter, cosmos, everything. It all begins in the dreaming.
You're being obtuse. You know I hate it when people are being obtuse.
I'm sorry. I don't know any more than that. But you don't have to carry the burden on your shoulders this time around, April.
Это радует.
You're free. Go live your life. Let the past go.
It's easy for you to say. There's meaning to your existence. Me? I wasn't who I thought I was. I honestly have no idea who I am anymore. Everyone kept telling me I was important, that I was needed. Then one day I wasn't. I was just lost. So don't tell me I'm free. Don't tell me to go live my life. You don't know. You have a purpose.
We all do, April. You just haven't found yours yet. But this isn't it. Let it go.
Okay, done. I'm officially letting this one go. There's nothing more you can tell me?
Only what I sense. Dreams are passing from Stark to Arcadia, but not the other way around. A slow
Старка в Аркадию через сновидение. Из Аркадии в Старк, видимо, вот эти вот в колодце снов или что это за херня была, собирают.
I guess that's good news. Thank you. By the way, I like what you've done with the place.
Thank you. Safe journeys, April.
Окей. Пока, мистер Манхэттен. Так, что мы выяснили? Это не проблема баланса. Хотя, блин, если накроет всеми этими сновидениями мир, мне кажется, это проблема баланса будет. Типа, судя по его описаниям, это как огромный поток магической энергии. Если огромный поток магической энергии просто вырвется раз, это будет как ядерная бомба. Типа, попробуй сказать, что это не дело баланса. Как бы изначально да, но если накроет какой-то мир подобным, то нахуй идет твой баланс. Пытался выразить без мата, но не получилось. Ворон.
Come on, Crow. Let's go.
So, did you find what you were looking for?
I did.
Good. I love happy endings. Another adventure complete. Well played, partner. Time to go back and gorge ourselves on roast gipa and ice ale.
Вороны пьют ледяной эль.
You drink ice ale?
Да блин. Эйприл, почему каждый раз это происходит?
And I like being drunk and not having to take responsibility for my actions.
That's always a plus.
хорошо, все хорошо, все хорошо. Все, не замыслить плохо нет. То мало ли.
Don't worry about the drug. It won't harm you. It's a mild sedative and hallucinogenic. It'll help you sleep and dream.
I'm not a big fan of drugs.
Me neither. But for the time being, the dreamer requires it. We were working on it. This won't hurt at all.
Строй передоз. Чувак, ты, по-моему, промахнулся мимо шприца. Налить странно.
Hold on, I'll get the dreamer.
Ты не мог принести его заранее, вдруг?
I'm so sleepy.
I know. You'll be fast asleep in less than a minute.
Damien?
Yeah, Zoe?
Don't leave me.
I won't. I'll be right here when you come back.
What did you say?
Потом она проснется, а его тут не будет. Почему я опять в нижнем белье?
I need to find the girl. You! I found her. I found April Ryan, but...
You must save her.
I don't know... Who are you? What are you?
You must save her, Zoe. Please.
But I don't know what to do. She's fine. She doesn't need to be saved.
Find April Ryan. Save her.
Так, господи, ты можешь говорить нормально, а не вот этими вот загадками и всем остальным. Хоть кто-нибудь ответит мне на вопрос, почему в этой игре. Опа. Драка. Гребаное консольное управление. При условии, что я не на консоль. Чувак, ты типа подраться не хочешь? Какие же тут плохие драки. Мама дорогая. Ну давай, выходи. Теперь, видимо, твой товарищ, да? Уж двое из ларца одинаково. Ты со мной драться будешь?
Please, no, don't hurt me, please.
Answer my questions, and I might spare your life.
I'll tell you anything you want. Just don't hurt me.
I want to know about the one they call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion? That's just a legend.
A legend that has murdered hundreds of my people.
Hey, look, I don't know anything. I haven't hurt nobody. I'm just repeating what I've been told. I want to help you, I really do, but if you want to find this Scorpion of yours, you'll need to ask someone else, okay?
Tell me everything you know about the rebels.
I'm just an honest businessman. I don't know anything about...
Your life is hanging by a very thin thread.
All right. So I've had some dealings with certain people, but it's just business. Herbs, roots, potions, medicines, that's all. No weapons.
Do you know how to get in touch with these customers of yours?
If I tell you, they'll have me killed for sure. These are not the kind of people you mess around with.
Neither am I. If you refuse to cooperate, I'll string you up and put a knife to your belly until either you spill your guts or your guts spill to the ground.
Look, I have no quarrel with you.
Блин, в оригинале звучит
I'll tell you anything
более
you want. Anything at all.
стихотворно, фраза и поэтично. О, еще один
Apostle,
талмарец.
there's a message for you.
What?
They've caught a rebel witch. She was using magic and she resisted arrest. They've got her locked up in Friar's
Эту,
Keep.
что ли?
Where is that?
On the east side of the city. I
Как
can
её?
escort you, Apostle.
No, I will find it. I should go immediately. Maybe this witch has had dealings with the Scorpion. Take care of this one, soldier. He has valuable
Попрошайку.
information that he's very generously agreed to share with us. Bring him to the tower and wait for me.
Sir!
Гребаные талморские солдаты. Нет, серьезно, почему их шлемы так похожи на шлемы талморцев? Мне надо кое-что загуглить. Давайте так. Да, я же забыл об этом. Шлемы империи. Муравинт. Нет, ладно. Не будем уж гуглить. Не, ну в Обливионе вроде были такие шлемы, но Обливион то ли в один год вышел с Dreamfall, то ли что. Еще мне нравится вот этот вот переход на другую локацию в виде картинки. Ну ладно. С ним можно поговорить. Ага, понятно. Опознал. Ладно.
Watch it, boy.
Ага. Мятежник.
I can't believe you're still being held up. The supplies should have left the city 2 days ago, and you with them.
Without proper authorization, there is no way for our vessel to leave harbor. If we do anything to awake suspicion...
I know, Chuan. It's just frustrating. The plan was for you to be halfway up the river already.
We leave this afternoon. Everything is in order now. The soldiers will not delay us any further.
I hope you're right. Everyone's waiting for the medicines and the...
April! That girl, Zoe, I saw her. She's been taken by the Azadi.
What? Where?
То есть они Зои поймали.
It's that place you told me about. Friar's Keep. Isn't that where the Azadi torture rebels? Why did they bring her there? Do you think she's going to tell them?
Как она колдовала.
I don't think so. What would she tell them? She doesn't know anything about us.
We need to help her. She has no one else.
I know. You don't have to tell me. You two get ready to leave. You can't delay the boat any longer.
What? You must be joking. When are you going to let us go on a mission again?
You already have a mission, Bryn. A very important one. If you don't bring the supplies back to the swamp, people will die. I'll see you at home, guys. Safe journey. And guard those supplies well.
Why is she being like this?
Because she has much on her mind.
I know, but she's always had a lot on her mind, and she hasn't been this way before. There's something going on that she's not telling us. I'm sure of it.
Ну, чтобы вы не сильно загружались.
It is no business of ours.
Вот
And she is
я
right.
согласен
We already have
с
a
этим
mission.
харизматичным
Come.
человеком. Блин, как я люблю такие голоса.
The paperwork may have been cleared by now, and we must not delay the boat any further.
Такие глубокие, бархатистые.
One moment.
I am here to...
Please, a moment.
Да вырежем уже.
Pardon me, the dust here isn't any good for my
Да-да-да,
lungs.
пыль.
Yes, may I help you?
I represent the tower. I am told you have a prisoner.
We don't use that word here. They are our guests until your people come to...
Можно ему врезать по морде? Пусть ему можно будет врезать по морде.
So I see. Am I to understand that you have all the paperwork in order?
The emissary insists that I should speak with your prisoner. Now.
Well, I will never understand this blatant disregard of a proper bureaucratic process, but as you wish. Guard, if you please. There she is, all ready to be interviewed.
I shall be alone with her.
I beg your pardon? No, that's not how things are done here. Local laws apply, and they are abundantly clear. During interrogations, an independent body must be present to ensure the legality of said process. And I am that independent body.
Можно ему врезать? Ну, пожалуйста.
I'm sure it will. Carry on.
I represent the tower.
Who?
The tower. The supreme authority of the Azadi Empire in the Northlands. I am Apostle Alvane.
Ни хрена непонятно, но очень
I
интересно.
don't know what any of that is. I don't know anything. I haven't done anything.
She keeps saying that. She's a bit whiny, this one.
Do not interrupt, please. You stand accused of being a spy. You will be transported to Sadir, our capital, at our earliest convenience, where you will be tried
За
as a
шпионаж.
spy.
Какой
I'm
шпионаж?
not a spy.
Then what are you? A witch? You were spotted
Какой
practicing
магии?
magic.
I wasn't practicing anything. I just landed in a very inconvenient spot.
3 soldiers saw you materialize out of thin air in the middle of the marketplace. If you're not a witch, then how did you do that?
Someone else sent me here to Marcuria. I'm from the south. I'm not a spy, and I'm not a witch.
I see.
Подозрительно.
I believe you. I will speak with the warden, and maybe he will let you go. That is all I can do.
You're just going to leave me here?
This is not my jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
Зои, ну подожди, тебя уже... Тебя еще спасут.
Loaded onto the next airship bound for Sadir, yes?
I don't think she is a spy. Or a witch.
Well, does your opinion make a difference? Guilty or not, they all go across the sea to be... tried, do they not?
I think she should be released.
No. That's quite impossible. She's been left in my care, and in my care she shall remain until she's sent off.
Я все еще хочу ему врезать.
And here in Friar's Keep, we follow the laws to the letter. I'm afraid I can't release her simply because you think she's innocent.
I shall bring this matter to the tower's attention.
And so you shall. Good day then. My best to the tower and your mistress.
Блин, тут нет кнопки ударить. А жаль. Нужна эта кнопка. О, Эйприл. Будь добра, избей там надзирателя. Дружелюбно. Почему он заговорил со мной?
Yes?
My apologies,
Пусть будет
mistress.
дружелюбно.
I'm not familiar with this city and I seek a place to get a hot meal nearby.
Oh, well, there's a couple of really good taverns inside Old Town. I mean the Ghetto. There's this place up on Burrow Crook called the Riverwood Tavern that serves the best roasted
Riverwood, это ведь там, где мы скрываемся или нет? Эйприл.
Head further up that way, and you're in the mood for a good ale. The journey may... Actually...
А, нет, в Riverwood это другое. Эйприл умная, хорошо.
Pardon, mistress. Do I know you from somewhere? You are familiar to me.
I don't think so. Who are you?
Скажет ли он ей, кто он? Так, сказать правду, скрыть. Может, она шпион мятежников. Будем дружелюбны.
I'm an Azadi apostle. I just arrived in the city.
Why are you telling me this?
Honestly, mistress, I'm not certain. It seemed the right
Тебе не
thing to do.
показалось это все я.
Perhaps I simply wanted to speak with someone who is not Azadi, to find out what you truly think of my people.
What I think of your people? I find you, Azadi, arrogant and full of yourselves. You believe you have a right to impose your politics and religion on others. And you actually have the audacity to believe that we should be grateful for that.
Your honesty is refreshing, mistress, though I do not agree with your views.
It's not a question of agreeing or disagreeing. It's a question of facts. You invaded our lands, you imposed yourselves on us.
We delivered you from a brutal and deadly enemy. We liberated your city. We fed your hungry and housed your homeless. We made your land safe again.
А потом остались.
Without us, you would not be here. Without us, your people would be scattered, broken, dead. Your cities would be in ruins and your temples burned to the ground. We have only done what we know to be right. We wish only for you to walk in the light of our goddess, to hear her word and to know her love. Tell me, mistress, how have we wronged you? How have we imposed on you with our charity and goodwill?
Charity and goodwill? Is that what they call a military occupation these days? Don't mistake gratitude for love, Azadi. A lot of people were grateful that you liberated Marcuria from the Tyrant hordes. Others are grateful for what you've brought with you: technology, airships, exotic goods, increased trade. And your soldiers, they've made the Northlands safe against our enemies, and Marcuria's streets secure to walk at night, as long as you're human, of course. I'm embarrassed to say there are even those who are happy you've rounded up all the non-humans and stuck them in a ghetto. So sure, there are those who are grateful and those who have gained a lot from your presence here. As for the silent majority, well, who wants to rock the boat when there's food on the table, a roof over your head, and a job to pay the bills?
Мне нравится
But
этот
ask
спор.
those who are no longer allowed to speak their minds, to walk the streets, or to practice their religion. What do you think they'll say? Ask a sentinel minstrel, if you can find one, what they felt when you leveled their holiest shrine to the ground to make room for your tower. Ask those who've had their homes raided and destroyed because they weren't born human, because they practiced magic, or because they didn't worship your goddess. Ask the Dolmari or the Zid about being forced to relocate and live inside the walls of the ghetto while they await an uncertain fate. Do you think they will sing your praises? Do you think they've bought into the whole charity and goodwill song and dance? You came here under the pretense of liberating us, but instead you've imprisoned us. You've taken our sovereignty and you've taken our faith. You're even trying to take our individuality away. You want to make us into you. It won't work. In the end, people won't stand for it. If you hadn't come to our lands, we might still be homeless, hunted, hungry, but we'd be free. And freedom, Azadi, freedom is worth a lot more than you will ever know.
You have strong feelings regarding this matter.
Strong feelings? I shouldn't be talking to you. I have to go.
Wait. I still feel that I know you from
Ну
somewhere.
да, ты ее ищешь.
Impossible. We're from very different worlds in more ways than you can possibly imagine.
Maybe I could learn about your world, and you about mine. I believe you have misjudged our intentions, but you speak with such passion and conviction. It would be wrong of me to simply dismiss you. Perhaps you could show me this ghetto from your perspective, and explain to me how your people have suffered under our rule.
You don't understand. It's impossible. And it's too late. We can't come to an understanding. We're enemies.
How can we be enemies when we have just met?
I don't... I really have to go. Good luck
Блин,
finding a place
April.
to eat.
Он...
You really should try the Riverwood Tavern in Old Town.
April, он как бы, ну, правильные вопросы задает так-то. Правда, по-моему, в Dreamfall Chapters окажется, что он гей. Или что-то там такое было, не помню. Так. Так, как Зои будем вызволять? Явно через непарадный, не через парадный вход. О, отлично.
Thought you could just ditch me, didn't you? Well, I have a surprise.
Crow, perfect. I need your help.
Опять.
No, it's always the same old song. What?
I need to find someone who's locked up in that tower. You can help me.
Help you? Really? Yes. Yes, I can. What do you need?
There's a young woman in a cell somewhere in Friar's Keep. Her name's Zoe. She's got long dark hair, and she probably looks completely lost.
Sounds like someone I once knew.
Tell her that we're here to break her out, but we need her help in order to do that. Ask her to look around the cell, check the walls, the floor, the door. See if she can find a way to get out of there.
Got it. I won't let you down, April.
I'm counting on you, Crow.
Блин. У Ворона, мне кажется, стокгольмский синдром уже по отношению к Эйприл. Ну, типа, почему он постоянно жалуется, что тупая женщина?
Hey, psst, psst. Up here.
Прости.
What are you?
I'm a bird. Crow's the name. At your service, etc. You're Zoe, right?
Right. How did you know?
Got a friend of yours outside. April. She sends her regards. We're breaking you out. Exciting stuff, isn't it?
You can talk.
Just noticing that, huh? Right. You're from Stark. Talking bird's a big deal for you. Trust me, it really isn't.
No?
No. Of course, most birds don't speak a human language, but bird speak is a lot more complicated. Most bird brains can't hold both, so I've
То есть ты тупенький.
The world's a lot less annoying.
Нет, он знает оба языка, так что ладно, шутка не удалась.
So, what's the plan?
Нет, все же он тупенький.
I don't have a plan. I thought you were breaking me out.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger, see? And I don't want to get shot because of that whole messenger thing.
So what's the message?
Oh, I forgot about the message. Well, April says, she says, keep that upper lip stiff, trooper.
Really? That's what she said?
No, I can't remember what she said. Point is, we're breaking you out.
Shh, not so loud. They'll hear you. How do you plan to do that?
That's where you come in. April needs you to use your investigative skills. In other words, it's your move, baby.
Baby? Okay, I'll try my best.
Sorry, главное не придуши Ворона.
The cell door is locked. There's a hatch, but it only opens from the outside. Hey! Hello? Open up!
Вряд ли меня откроют.
What's the bloody
Откуси ему нос.
You're giving me a bloody headache.
It's so dark in here, and I'm feeling a bit claustrophobic.
Classo? What?
I don't like enclosed spaces. Would you mind leaving the hatch open? It'll make me feel better.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Dearie me. We can't have you feeling bad, can we? After all, this ain't jail. It's a bloody holiday resort, innit? No.
Чё вы все такие злые?
I'll be very grateful.
How grateful?
I'm not sure. How grateful do you...
Will you sing me a song?
Song?
Yeah. A jingle. A ditty. A rhythmic series of musical notes. Like me mum used to.
Yes. I can do that. Yes. Yes, I can sing you a song. Later.
Thanks ever so much. I'll just leave the hatch open then, shall I? And I'll come back later, right? For that ditty.
То есть это с его стороны была не метафора.
Yeah.
Я не пойму, это я такой испорченный, или это все же была метафора?
Even if I could reach that bolt, I wouldn't be able to lift it.
Так, короче.
I don't know if this will help, but it's a start. I got the guard to leave the hatch and the door open, and I can see the bar that keeps the door bolted. It's locked, and even if I could reach it, I wouldn't be able to move it. But maybe you or April can figure something out.
That's what we're here for, figuring things out. Also rescuing you, of course. For me, it's mostly the last one. not so much the former. Anyways, I'll fly down and tell April. She'll know what to do, I'm sure. She's the brains of the outfit. Also the brains. I'm just the wings and the beak.
Лети уже.
Did you find her?
I did, and she's doing fine. They haven't beheaded her yet. I think. Can they reattach your head after cutting it off?
No. Did you find anything in the cell we can use to get her out of there?
The hatch in the door is open. Zoe says the door is locked from the outside with a metal bar. There's a guard, but he's not very attentive.
Right. So we need something to take care of that bolt and something to get rid of the guard. Any ideas?
Magic's always a good answer. You can't go wrong with magic. That's my final answer. Magic.
Magic won't work inside Friar's Keep. The stone walls work as a sort of magical jammer. But potions would still work. That's chemistry, not magic. And I know where to get potions. Rupert Clacks. Wait here, Crow.
Alrighty. I'll keep my eye on the
А,
tower
то
in
есть
case
Ворон
anything
даже не помнит, кто это такой. И у него нет вопросов по поводу Роберта Клакса. А, так работает. Так, знаете что? Давайте-ка прервемся на пару минут, я пойду перекурю и продолжим. продолжим. Ой. Секунду. Опа. Так, ладно. Надо просить темного мага о зелье. Господи, как тут все же не хватает спринта. Просто вот есть красться, есть шаг. И, ну, я понимаю, тут все очень красиво. Но хочется еще чуть-чуть побыстрее, а не просто красиво. В общем, ладно. Жить можно. Так, а где он? А, вперед. Входим в очередной джипек. Так, ну он на месте, его отсюда слышно.
You're back. How may I assist you this time?
Нужна
I need a
взрывчатка.
couple of potions.
You've certainly come to the right place. What do you need? A love potion? Acne away? Webbed toes no more? Some sort of a scented lubricant?
Scented? No, I need something that can melt metal.
Iron be gone.
And something that can knock someone out cold.
Knock you out. Extra strength. Tossable or drinkable?
I guess it needs to have some range.
Excellent. One moment.
Отлично. Спасибо. Вот как удобно. Заточил старика в калькуляторе, а он тебе благодарен и все бесплатно отдает. Привет, джипек. Да, блять. Кто так делает? Талмарца опять. Блин, вот этот вот переход не похож на джипек с этой стороны. С этой, правда, похож. Ворон.
I need you to do something for me, Crow. I need you to fly up there with these 2 potions. Can you do that?
No problemo. That's what my talons are for. Just hand them over and Crow's your man. Bird. Birdman. Guybird. Whatever, I'm that.
В чем он понесет эти зелья? Куда он их засунул? Почему их не видно?
I come bearing gifts. April got her hands on some potions that might be of use to you. This one melts metal, apparently. Careful, you don't want to spill that on the floor, or, you know, your hands.
So I pour this on the bolt?
I guess so. What do I know? Birds don't have any use for chemistry. Then there's this one.
Okay.
What's this for?
It's a knockout bomb. You toss it, it breaks, smoke comes out, people fall over, that sort of thing. Real popular with the kids for some reason.
Okay, for the guard. So I just toss it at his feet and he'll be knocked out. Will he get hurt?
He might wake up with a headache. Just remember that he would cut your head off without a moment's hesitation. It's a Mershnik eat Mershnik world, baby. And only the strongest Mershniks survive.
Что имеется в виду под мерчниками, я не очень понял. Ну ладно.
Settle down, you, and put those trousers back on. Disgraceful.
Что ты подсматриваешь
If your
за...
mum could see you now, she'd be horrified. Horrified.
Что ты подсматриваешь с людьми без трусов? Так. Господи, тут еще извращенец. Прости, но я не спою тебе песенку. Странно, что нас не задело. Мы же вплотную стояли. Свобода.
Hey, Warden, what's happening with lunch? My stomach's killing me.
Mrs. Britt has the day off, Mr. Bierman. You'll just have to wait.
Sir, can't we just order something in?
Well, it'll have to come out of your salary then, Mr. Bierman. Our budget doesn't cover such extravagances.
Extravagances, my arse. Fine, sir, as long as I get some food.
Very well. I shall send for a sandwich, the cost of which will be deducted from your next salary.
Окей. Ему, значит, еду несут. Кстати, а на какую кнопку? Да. Что пишут? В тюрьме, бла-бла-бла. Невозможно ждет, когда ему доставят сэндвич. Но, может, это будет сэндвич со снотворным?
I heard something that could be of use. There's another guard between this floor and the bottom floor, and he just ordered a sandwich.
Ah, the classic caper a la cuisine.
The what?
Oh, I thought we were doing a thing now. I was just making stuff up. Sorry. I don't know if that information will be helpful or not, but I'll let April figure that part out.
Thanks.
Stay brave. We're not giving up until you're safely out of here. Or dead. Jackpot! Maybe. Someone in there's got the munchies, and they just ordered out. Sandwich.
From where?
I don't think Zoe caught that part. She just said sandwich.
So it doesn't matter. I can fake it. So, food delivery. That's the way to get in.
Вот. Если вы работаете в тюрьме, не доверяйте доставщикам Delivery Club. Так, ну сэндвич понятно, где взять. Опять это Талморская башня. Непонятно, что они компенсируют. Наместник тут женщина, правит ими женщина. То есть они явно что-то компенсируют. Может быть, из-за того, что они женщины, они компенсируют. Ладно. Не время для сексистских шуток. Я себя чувствую мерзко, когда это произношу, так что... мне нужен сэндвич, а вот так.
Enrime, I need some food.
My word, child, are you so hungry that you've forgotten your manners? In this place we say please.
I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry. That girl Zoe, she's...
What's wrong with her?
She's in Friar's Keep, Enrime.
What? By the balance, how did that happen?
I don't know, and right now I don't care. I need to get her out of there before they ship her off to Sadir.
A poor child. But why are you here asking me for food when she needs your help?
Because I need to make a delivery to the prison. It's the only way to get inside.
Никогда не участвовал.
Of course. One moment.
Как это называется? В проникновении в тюрьму и вызволении оттуда людей.
Here you are, April. That ought to get you inside. Well, don't waste any time. Go rescue her.
Я надеюсь, снотворное туда подложила. Ступя. Не будет ли быстрее через эту сторону? Хля, какая мадама. Прикольная одежда. Несерьезно, тут все так напоминает Фейбл. Причем и второй, и третий. Что мне охота переиграть в Фейбл. Ну, блин, во второй Фейбл я сейчас поиграть не смогу. Бокса у меня теперь нету. Третий... Ну, типа он ок, но там... Он похуже второго. Все нормально. Пришел куда надо.
Who is it?
You ordered a sandwich.
Did I place that order already? Oh, never mind. Mr. Biernon has made it known to all and sundry that he's peckish. And we can't let Mr. Biernon's stomach stay empty, can we? No. Enter.
Можно ему вмазать?
I have your lunch delivery.
Very good, very good. Leave it on the table, please. Good day.
I can bring the sandwich upstairs if you want. Sounded like your man was quite hungry. I can bring the sandwich upstairs. Save you the trip.
Yes, that would be fine. Go ahead. The food elevator's on the first floor.
То есть меня так просто пустил.
Mr. Biernon guards the second floor. The food's for him.
И даже стражник ничего. Ну ладно, стражник-то какая разница. Ему приказали пустить, он пустит. Так. Сюда. Явно выглядит как то, на что можно... Ага.
That's where the food goes.
Finally, I'm starving.
Finally, some good fucking food. Отлично. Теперь мы сбегаем. Как мы незаметно выйдем через главный ход? Там же типа стражник и надзиратель. Типа сперва вызволяем, а потом разбираемся. В принципе, неплохой такой план. Тебе показалось? Это ветер. Надо красться, наверное. Вообще не пойму, что он там лепечет. Разобрал только Flying Machines.
It's locked.
Здрасте.
April, thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome. Look, we may not have much time, so let's get out of here before anyone shows up.
Okay, where are we going?
I haven't thought that far yet. I mean, we can try and fight our way out, but I'm not sure how good you are with the staff.
Not very. We'll have to find some other way out.
Я теперь April. Так, нет, туда нам не надо. Тут вроде я видел какую-то еще дверь. Ага. Что это за дверь? Блять. Это что за дверь? Ага. Это кухня. Это ящик, а это окно. Все сходится.
Hey, help me push this thing over to that wall.
There's a big metal hook on the wall.
Так, Big Metal Hook. Если есть Big Metal Hook, значит где-то должна быть Big... Ага, вот она. Big Grainy Rope. Не знаю, почему Grainy. Эйприл, ты сама-то выбирайся, пока не поймали. Фу, все, норм. Или нет? Все, нормально. Опять выбрались. Так, куда? Что? А. Сваливаем.
What do you mean you're not getting involved? You are involved, April, whether you like it or not.
I understand that you're upset, but this is not my fight. I know that now.
Oh, because this Guardian person told you? Does he know everything?
Maybe not, but he told me that my role in this thing is over, that I'm free.
So what? You're just going to walk away? You're not going to help me? What am I supposed to do?
You'll find out, I'm sure. I know I did.
Fine, yeah. God forbid you put yourself on the line again. Did you ever think that maybe the reason you saved the world the first time around was because others helped you?
Others helped me, yes, and they suffered for it. There's no justice in this universe. No matter how much you give, there's no guarantee you'll ever get anything back.
That's no reason to give up. It's called having faith, April. You might want to try it out.
That's... Look, Zoe, I've told you everything I know. I've helped you as much as I can. You're on your own now. I have others to take care of.
Fine. If I have to do this on my own, I will. Have a nice life, April Ryan.
April, what the heck is the matter with you?
Crow.
Oh, don't crow me. You let that poor girl walk out of here. She needed your help.
No, Crow, she doesn't. I spoke with the Guardian and...
The April Ryan I knew wouldn't be satisfied with saying, I spoke with the Guardian. She would have done everything she could to help her.
Well, I'm not the April Ryan you once knew. I'm tired of being responsible for everyone. I'm just tired.
Well, too bad, because the world won't wait around for you to feel untired. And if you're not going to help Zoe, then I certainly am.
Crow! Forget it. I have more important things to worry about.
Ну так-то Эйприл я тоже могу понять. У нее и правда есть более важные дела.
Zoe, wait up! Wait up! Hey! Phew. You're a fast walker.
Long legs and a bad mood.
A lethal combination. So why doesn't April want to help you?
She has a lot on her mind.
She's selfish, that's what she is. Being busy is no excuse. I don't know what's going on with her, but I can't say that I care anymore. From now on, I'll be your sidekick.
My sidekick?
Look, I'm not the hero type, but I'm not the sit on the sidelines while the world goes to hell type either. If things need doing, I'll help with the doing of them.
I've never had a sidekick before.
It's easy. I provide the banter and commentary, and you do the stuff.
What stuff?
The talking and the running and the saving of the world. If a helpful hint or, an inappropriate joke is needed, bam, I'm right there.
Cool.
Oh, I know what that means. Don't tell me. It means great, doesn't it? So, where do we start?
Прогуляться. Спасибо.
It sounds like you have some experience being a sidekick.
I'm a member of the guild. No, that's not a joke. I was actually inducted into the Guild of Sidekicks after April and I saved the world.
Господи, у вас и такая
They gave me
есть.
a badge and everything. Sidekick of the month. If only my poor old mom could have seen that. Come to think of it, all she ever saw of me was an egg. Of course, the very next month, that annoying man-child with the hairy feet and the chubby face got the badge.
Намек на
What
Сэма.
did he do? Carry someone up a hill? Ha! He didn't even crack a single joke to lighten the mood.
Ладно,
No
это
sense of
забавная
humor
шутка.
whatsoever.
Спасибо.
Thanks for being my sidekick, Crow. I definitely needed some moral support.
Moral support is my middle name. Not Cornelius, as some evil rumor mongers would have it.
Cornelius?
Damn.
Well, what do you suggest, Crow?
I suggest we get help. You're young and inexperienced and, let's face it, as lost as a babe in the woods. No sexism intended. Me, on the other hand, I'm usually wise to the ways of the world, but I really have no idea what's going on. So, we get help from someone who's both wiser and more clued in than either of us. Beards are a good indication.
Beards?
It signifies age and wisdom, and also sometimes
Так вот, о
poor
чем
personal
бороды
hygiene. I
свидетельствуют.
think those things are actually connected.
В смысле пренебрежение?
There's a bloke that April knows. He's in the city now. He's got a beard, and he's an adult. A perfect combination. His name is Brian Westhouse.
Okay, so where do we find this Westhouse?
As chance would have... Wait, no! It's probably fate. If there's one thing I've learned, when things like this happen, it's almost always fate. As fate would have it, I saw Westhouse when I was
Южные
flying
ворота.
here. I think he was on his way to
Где
the
нахер
South Gate.
Южные
If we
ворота?
hurry, he might still be there.
Нет, идем.
Great, let's go. I actually know where the South Gate is, believe it or not.
Good, because I'm terrible with directions. Which way is south again?
Так, а где южные ворота? Так, ну если она говорит, что знает, где они, то... И учитывая, что мы были в 3 локациях, я предположу, это в одной из них. Понимаю, южные ворота это в этом джипеге.
Zoe, over here!
Вон Вестхаус.
Good afternoon, young lady. Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
I know her, yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Brian Westhouse. You and April had a falling out?
of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might? What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To Stark.
I figured as much. I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Miss Castillo, but I know someone who might.
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
Нет, не веди его туда. У меня все еще подозрение, что он предатель.
Dragon? Like in big, flying, fire-breathing lizard?
More like skinny, pretty, with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean. Anyone? Anyone?
Ворон, я понял шутку.
So where is she, this dragon person?
In a library. It's where all the hot chicks go, apparently.
She's in a place called the Dark People's City. If you know how to find it, it moves around with the ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have. I spent several months there, learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement. But I can't point it out on a map, because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me. And I won't be able to lead a boat there. The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat. We'll fly.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here while the two of you grow some wings, shall I?
Where we're going, Crow, we won't be needing wings.
На Делориан.
I'm telling you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy. But hey, no feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend, he'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on. The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
So you're coming with us?
Coming with you? Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes...
Все еще не доверяю Вестхаузу, вспоминая пролог.
I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
In the name of the goddess and the six, you will lay down your arms and submit to
Нет,
her sword.
Талмор.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Спасайте дельфину.
What in the name of the six is going on?
Spare us the theatrics, publican. We know that you shelter rebels.
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the office of the emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
Окей, значит, надо будет драться. А, ну конечно. Опять эти потрясающие бои. Так. Ага. И вот твой брат-близнец. удар по яйцам закончил его бренную жизнь. Здесь никого. Ага.
Do not make a move, witch. What is your name? I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbor, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion,
Ах,
will you let us
предательница.
go? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends go. You'll have your food and medicine.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons aboard.
Предательница.
Causes no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only if you give me your word that you will harm no one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
Да не простят тебя звезды. Предательница. Ладно, мы вообще скоро уже заканчивать будем. Но пока еще нет.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
So, Mr. Westhouse?
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long, long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 1933, that is.
What? And you're how old exactly?
Well, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between worlds for a while. Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things.
Когда пролог-то происходил?
I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to Stark. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia is my home now.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA. Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means. I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health, and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Mercuria was invaded by the Tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city. I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire. But I have to say that I like the Northlands and Mercuria best of all.
Понятно, ты тут жил.
It feels
Что
like
логично.
Where did the Azadi come from?
far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent.
I've passed through it, so to speak. Their capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a
Вот
holy
почему
place.
6.
They let you just wander freely through their city.
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Marcuria, though, it's certainly controversial. On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand,
Ни мира, ни
they rounded
свободы.
up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
Использовать их в качестве одной огромной батарейки было бы прикольно.
What are the Tyran?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the western plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Marcuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city. If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyrant took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyrant were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
When do we get to the Dark People's city?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will.
Но ты при этом уже и так спишь. Уснуть во сне. Это странно. Ну вот эту главу пройдем и на сегодня закончим.
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Who?
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long time ago. You just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition, or you'll go nuts.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Ты тоже будешь говорить, что
Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
Нет, ты вообще со мной не хочешь разговаривать. Это вообще со мной не хочет болтать. Ну да, я не Эйприл. Говорить со мной не хочешь. Ворон. Как ты здесь уже оказался? Гребаный телепортационный ворон. Вот сейчас я вижу. Ты летишь, до этого не видел. Господи. Какая огромная у вас библиотека. Но красивая, это да. Так кто у вас там стонет? У вас там кит, что ли, за окном?
Hi, I'm Zoe.
How fascinating. You're here. and yet you're not. Can I touch you?
Can you... What do you mean by...
Who's that?
Oh, I forgot. This is my friend Brian Westhouse. He's a traveller, I guess.
You sound so familiar.
You've heard my name before?
Your presence, your being sounds familiar. And also
Ну да,
disconcerting.
Вестхаус предатель.
I feel a prickling on my skin. What do you call it? Goosebumps?
My apologies, ma'am. I don't wish to perturb you. Maybe I should just leave you.
No, please. Stay. Perhaps it's... I'm sure it's just me.
Нет,
You see,
нет.
I don't understand this body yet.
Глупая драконица, не надо.
What any of these feelings mean. I apologize. You're most welcome here, traveler.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll leave the two of you alone while I peruse this magnificent library.
You've come to me for the same reason April came to me not long ago. You're stuck.
I'm stuck here in Arcadia, yes. I need to go back to Stark.
But this isn't the only place you're stuck. You're stuck in life, like driftwood to a river. You lack direction. You lack faith.
Maybe so, but that's why it's important that I go back home. People there need me, and I want to be there for them. I don't want to be adrift anymore. I want to be where I'm needed the most.
And that will bring you home, Zoe. Your commitment to your friends, your belief in yourself, and your abilities. Faith will bring you where you're needed the most.
How?
It's easy. You're not really here.
That's what you said earlier. But it doesn't make sense. I'm right here.
Прибор, Зои, прибор.
And no. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. You belong to the story time.
Okay, now you're being cryptic. I've had enough of that. I can't take any more riddles. Just tell me what it means.
I'm sorry. It's not cryptic to me. It just is.
With all due respect, I just want to get home. I want to help my friends. I want to stop the bad guys from winning. I want to be myself again. The last time I was here in Arcadia, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was back home in Stark. How did I do that? When I fell asleep on the airship on my way here, I didn't disappear.
That's because you didn't dream. If you dream the right dream, it becomes reality. You can go anywhere you wish. To go back to your own world, you just have to wake up.
You mean this is all a dream?
This isn't a dream, but you're dreaming.
I'm confused again. All I need to do is go to sleep and dream about home, and then I'll wake up and be home.
Maybe. I've never met anyone like you. I only know that there are some who have a strong connection with the world of dreams. And you are one of them.
I'll just have to take your word for it. Help me fall asleep. Help me dream, or wake up, or whatever it is you said I need to do to get home. Time's running out. I have to be where I'm needed the most.
Come here. You must find her, Zoe. You must help her. Wherever she is. That's where you're needed the most.
Where did she go? What did you do to her? Did you use magic on her?
I didn't do anything to her, funny bird. She left this place on her own.
Отлично. А ты тут остался
But
вором.
she just vanished.
I know. Isn't it fascinating? There's no one else like her. She's special.
Нет,
I've
не
never met a
особенная.
human
Вот
girl
в чем
who hasn't been
проблема.
special. For all I know, they've all got strange powers and important destinies. I just hope she's okay.
Most interesting.
Так, болото. Перекресток. Так, вот на этой главе мы прервемся. Сохраниться не могу. Понятно. Меня сохранил в прошлой главе. Надеюсь, мне сразу дадут геймплей. Просто тут сейчас уже будет потихоньку идти развязка, но до конца самой игры я вряд ли дойду.
What? This isn't home.
Тебе же сказали, там, где больше всего нужна. Так, ладно, сохраняемся. На сегодня на этом все. Завтра партия. В среду закончим Dreamfall. Также в 7 вечера, может чуть пораньше на полчасика. Но в среду точно заканчиваем Dreamfall. А там длинные выходные. И там тоже будут какие-нибудь интересные стримы. Посмотрим, если будут силы. Ладно, всем пока.